Hey, welcome back to another episode of Bitches That Brunch. You got D, T, and S all up in here with you.
You're so ridiculous.
BTS. Isn't that like a K-pop band?
Yes.
BTS, yeah. I know things. I know the K-pop too. Anyway, yeah, they did.
Yeah.
The World Cup. Yeah. So yeah, it's been a little while, but we're back and we have some good Eat of the Weeks, I feel like, coming up.
Yeah.
This was in Europe, so she has to tell us all about what you ate over there. So why don't you kick us off, Dee?
Do you want to hear good or bad? Or both?
It's up to you.
I would say bad. I'm sorry, but Scottish food is not tasty. They don't know what seasonings are over there. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I literally took a picture of my friend's seasoning.
It'll be in this photo or in the podcast.
And it was sad. You'll see it. It's really, really sad. But anyway, the Scottish food was meh. The Indian food was great.
Nice.
French food was amazing. Oh, yeah.
My favorite.
Told
Nice.
her.
I know.
There's this place for brides called Le Amon, and it's right by the Eiffel Tower. It's out at a little cafe out front. Had some wine. Oh, their wine is so good. I'm not even a huge wine drinker.
No,
but
you're not.
Their wine is delicious. And my favorite thing they had, so we had Brad and I, we split. So he's a sweet person. Y'all know this. I'm more of a savory. So he called it toast. And it did say toast, but it's French toast.
Yeah.
I love French toast.
It looks so good too. I saw that photo yesterday.
So
Yeah.
delicious.
So you have to call it, it's just assumed it's French toast. They just call it toast there because you just assume the French toast.
Yeah.
And actually, because the menu was in French, obviously.
Yeah.
Right? But then below it was a translation, and it just said toast. It said French toast, but the French word was just
Oh,
toast.
toast.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, so we were talking about toast.
Yeah.
But it was absolutely amazing. Oh my god, it was like I'm not a huge sweet person, but that was probably the best French toast I've ever had.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
And then what I had was called the Parisian, which is basically like a Madame Croquette thing.
Yeah.
So it's a croissant, and inside was ham and 2 eggs inside, and then also it was said cheddar. But it was like a French cheese sauce, almost like a queso.
Oh.
And then it was topped with 2 more eggs, and it was just, it was very savory.
Sounds delicious.
So good. So we split those 2, had a couple of glasses of wine, and just hung out.
Nice.
Lovely.
It was great. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It made up for the lack of Scotland. Sorry.
Yeah. You want just like potatoes and a sausage?
And like an egg, right? A Scottish egg, right? Isn't that something?
Okay. They made us a traditional English breakfast.
Oh, God.
Which not that kind of traditional.
Oh, okay.
But this thing is called egg in a cup. So it's been 3 hard-boiled eggs, but they mix it with butter and a heavy on the pepper. It was actually really delicious.
The only seasoning to have.
Yeah. Okay. That's actually it. We have to ask for the pepper sometimes. But then they have sausage, and I'm sorry, I don't know what they put in their sausage, but it's not good.
Oh, no.
It has no flavor. It's
Yeah.
really weird.
Yeah.
And then toast, regular toast.
Yeah.
French toast, regular toast. So we have that for breakfast. That's the thing. That was Scottish thing.
And you
Yeah.
said that when you went to London, the fish and chips were not.
So we actually fish and chips in Scotland.
Oh, in Scotland, that's right.
And they call it a chip shop out there.
Okay.
Yeah. And so we did get the fish and chips, and the fish was overcooked. It was very hard,
Oh.
dry. I did like the breading. The breading itself was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
But then they served it, and I'm like, okay, can you get tartar sauce? I love tartar sauce. They're like, we don't have tartar sauce.
I don't know what that is.
They don't get tartar sauce there. And then I'm like, what about the malt vinegar, whatever, with some sauce?
Yeah.
Like they said it's already on there. I didn't taste
Oh.
it, so I don't know. And then they put this thing on the table, and they're like, you serve it with brown sauce. Brown sauce is called HP sauce. It's a mix of Worcestershire vinegar with bland barbecue sauce. I don't know what it
Sounds horrible.
and you put it on everything there. It was, I don't know. I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
No, we're not rooting for the brown sauce.
I was watching this show the other day, and someone was like talking about that. They made everyone taste it, and everyone was like, it was disgusting. Yeah.
It's on everyone's table. Even in the Scotland airport in Glasgow, it was on every table too. It's like
It's like their
goal.
ketchup. Yeah.
That's their
They do have good mayonnaise over there. Though.
Yes.
It's called Seriously Good Mayonnaise. And
No.
it's seriously good.
all mayonnaise in Europe is on another level. I was trying to explain that to Jonathan after he sent that picture of the mayonnaise jar. I was like, you don't understand. You don't even like mayonnaise, and you would probably eat it because it's
Yeah.
so,
It's so good.
good.
Right,
Like
not
in
drinks.
Germany.
And he tried it and he's okay, that is serious.
See? Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
I look for rice and mayo.
Yeah.
Yep.
I could just live off of that.
Yeah.
like, when I was in Germany. and
Yeah. It's good.
Probably would if I was in London too.
In London, all we ate was lamb meat, like
Oh,
doner.
yeah.
Doner, however you say it.
Yeah, the doner kebabs.
So we have that on our first part of London and then second part.
Yeah.
And it was so good.
Yeah.
It's cheap. Like,
Yeah.
super cheap there.
That's like their fast food almost.
Yep.
It's interesting. They have those all over Germany too.
They were everywhere. It was awesome.
It was
Yeah.
easy if you needed something to eat.
And
quick,
we have
too.
Uber Eats. I've never done that to a hotel before, but that was the first time. But
Yeah.
it was like 12:30 in the morning. And I'm like, what's open? And we found this thing called a kebab bus.
Oh,
Or
nice.
kebab
Cute.
van. Yeah. And then they delivered it to the hotel. We just met them in the lobby. And
Nice. Oh, that's cool.
midnight snack. And it was lots of meat.
That's what you were saying was
Yeah,
huge.
like,
Yeah.
It was so crazy.
Yum. Good for you. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Are you going to go back to Europe? And where would you want to go now?
We're definitely going back to Scotland. Because
Okay.
our friends
Yeah.
are getting married in 2 years.
Oh, nice.
cool.
So I think we're going to go stay in Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just there's so much that we didn't get to see over there, but we did get to see a lot. So we'll totally go back for like 5 days there. And then I want to
Cool.
go 5 days in London proper.
Yeah.
We were just by the airport.
Yeah.
We didn't really get to go see the touristy part of London. So I want to go back and do that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the airport's far out too. All the airports are like that. I feel
They
like.
are.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they had so many airports too. There's a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
We flew into Birmingham and then flew out of Heathrow to Paris.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, London Heathrow. That is what horrible.
Oh, I love that airport.
Very-
I love it. There's so much to do.
It's like a mall.
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
Well, when I was traveling in Europe with Heather and we were at Heathrow, we were going through the security and we had done the, what do you call it?
Duty free?
Yeah, the duty free. She got in a bottle of vodka and we were going through and the guy goes, "You're going to have to drink that whole thing before you get on." And she looked at him like, "What? How am I going to do it?" She's looking at me like, "You're going to have to help me." And I just started laughing. He thought it was the funniest
Yeah.
thing. This little British guy, he was like, "I'm down for it."
That's
So
funny.
She's like, "So I have to open this bag and like, you're gonna be lying with this?" I don't know.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but that's cool. I'm glad you guys had a good time and had some good eats and bad eats and all the things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun
cool.
trip. Yeah. T, how about you? What are your eat of the week?
We went to Dewdrop Inn. It's on 17th in Uptown area. It's next to the Stoney's Uptown, like right next to Stoney's
Oh, okay.
Uptown.
Yeah.
It's a cocktail bar, but they are also known for their mussels.
Oh.
So they have a Parisian mussel, which is like lemon sauce to traditional and or white wine. And then they have Bangkok and it's a curry sauce. And then they have the best, they serve it with fries. Obviously they have bread with, so you can dip
Sure.
it, but then you can get a side of fries and they're like the shoestring fries.
The best.
And they have really good spicy aioli too that you dip it in. Yeah, it's really good. So we did that. The only thing I would say is they open at 3. We dropped Tuxie off to get groomed. So we went over there to have a late lunch and I ordered just a house rosé and they brought it in a water glass and it's a cocktail bar and like they have
Wow.
all the wine glasses were clean. And I was like,
What?
so if I just got the regular rosé, like $1 more, am I going to get a wine glass? And to me,
I can't drink wine out of a pint glass. I'm sorry.
and if it was like a smaller water glass, but I've had table wine before, but you still drink it in a wine glass. I don't care if the wine glass is a little bit thicker. It's just like the whole presentation. I was a little irritated about it.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I've had it where they'll give you like a small, like a little glass. You know what I mean? Not a pint.
No, it wasn't a pint. It was like it was like this
Oh,
tall.
okay.
Yeah, but skinnier. Yeah, like almost like a Tom Collins, but a little bit shorter than that. But it was thick too. So like I don't know.
That feels
Is it
like
thick?
Europe.
Yeah, I just didn't like that part of it. And that's the first time they've ever done that because we've been there several times.
Weird.
But the mussels are really good.
Okay.
And the sauce is always delicious. AJ always takes the sauce home too, and we'll use it for other stuff to cook through the
Nice.
week.
Yeah.
But yeah, we went there and it's got a fun vibe too. It's kind of dark in there, like old school. It's good.
And like price wise, is it expensive or is it pretty reasonable?
I
You
feel
feel
like
like
a pound, a pound of mussels for $22.
Okay, yeah,
yeah,
that's
it's
not
not bad. And then you get a side of fries for $3, and that's a big side
Oh,
of fries.
nice.
Yeah.
So do they only have mussels and fries?
No, they have charcuterie, and then they have like different types of dips too, and then they have sandwiches as well.
Oh,
We've
okay.
never had the sandwiches, but it's like right in the center of like their mussels and everything. They used to have like 4 different ones, but now they only have 2, and those are the other 2 like that they used to have were just kind of like a rotation. And I'm wondering if they just didn't do well.
Yeah, I mean,
But the
Yeah.
Parisian and the Bangkok it's really good.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's sometimes when you order mussels, like half of them you can't even eat.
Yep.
That's not like this. I looked over at AJ's plate because when to the shells, it's a big mason jar that they give you, which makes sense because it takes up less room.
Yeah.
But I look over at AJ's plate and he had scooped out half of them. He just has all these little mussels sitting. I was like, you're so weird. He's like, it's just so much easier.
That's hilarious. He's like, I gotta prepare all
Yeah. Yeah, all deshelled, but his plate was full.
and I'm sure those they look
They weird, yeah.
they're like
I
puts
know.
on your
But it is good. And they open up at 3 and then they have a happy hour through the week and then like early and then also late night too.
Cool.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah, but they have a bunch of different stuff, but it's good. And
Nice.
fun, a lot of different fun cocktails as well.
in pint glasses.
In
No, I'm
pint-
joking.
If you get the house rosé for $8, you get a pint glass. But if you get the $9 one, you probably get a wine glass.
That's so ridiculous.
Yeah, it's very weird.
Okay, my eat of the week was El Taco de Mexico. Me
Nice.
trying to say it all Mexico. It's like in the Santa Fe Art District area. It is James Beard.
Oh, I think it's
So bad.
award-winning.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's supposed to be. It's an award-winning James Beard restaurant. You would not know. It's like
It's a
hole in the
dive.
wall
Yep.
dive. You go in, order at the counter, and find a seat. And the green chili is really good. I will say the green chili was bopping. It was like the perfect amount of spice. It's not chunky. It
Oh,
was
nice.
just. I got a smothered burrito. I got a beef and bean and rice burrito. And Jonathan got the one they're kind of more known for, the pork. The pork, he gave me a piece of the pork. It was really good. It was like a big chunk. It was really
Oh, nice.
tender. I can't say that my burrito is the best. The tortilla, spot on. So good, the tortilla. But the insides, it was like, meh.
Yeah.
I didn't think it
But
was
they
that
got
great.
the award for that. The
The
pork
green- yeah.
with the smothered green chili on it, I think is what.
Yeah, so the green chili's good, and the food comes up quick. They're efficient. There's no alcohol. It's just soda,
Yeah.
water, whatever. But yeah, I would go back, but I wouldn't be my first choice, to be honest. And we were going to go to Santiago's, but the one we were by had a line. You couldn't get around it to just park. So we're like, okay, never mind. Jonathan really wanted to go to El Taco. So I was like, all right, let's try it out. But
Wait, did they just get that award too? Because I feel like I just read that article, or maybe they were.
I want to say 2 years.
Okay.
ago.
Then there was just an article that came out, and maybe they said that they were James Beard winner, but out of all the Mexican food in the country, they were ranked number 8 or
Yeah,
something for
it's
that
crazy.
burrito. Yeah.
that's a bit of a stretch to me. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but
I don't know who rates these things. So
I don't either. And I'm not a huge burrito fan.
I guess that's
Yeah.
good too.
Yeah.
But I've had burritos where it's like the inside is just it's so much. It was so much rice,
Yeah.
and I am not big on a ton
Yeah.
of rice. And
I just want
burrito
meat in it.
ever.
Yeah.
And the meat was just disappointing to me. But I didn't get the pork. I think maybe if you get carnitas or the pork,
Yeah.
it's probably better. Jonathan loved it. He'll go back. I'm like, if I have to. So that's how I feel about that. James Beard, sorry, bro. Whatever you think is apparently important, but I. Does he have a beard? That just popped in
Is
my
that even a real person?
this is fucking guy. But yeah, the green chili and take it and like use it on
Yeah.
burritos, but burritos from somewhere else. So,
Okay.
if I go there, I'd probably get tacos.
yeah, I know. I thought about getting tacos, but it was just corn tortillas, and you know how I feel about
They have
that.
crunchy?
I think so. I think they didn't have crunchy.
Oh, you're out of luck,
I
dude.
know, and that's what I wanted. I wanted the crunchy ones from Santiago's. I wanted after Denise was raging.
I
about
know.
them and how their grease, the grease is drained out and all that goodness. I was like, I want a good crunchy taco. My impatient husband, he wouldn't wait in the line. He got fine. Okay.
There's so many Santiago's, and I feel like they're always busy.
Yeah.
If you can get early in the morning, sometimes like Mike did on Friday morning, he got in and out. But I feel they have a great business model. And
Mhm.
when they're in there, like everyone is working so fast.
What's so funny is the closer we got, because we were like over in almost Lakewood area, and we drove over to Santa Fe, and there was another Santiago's right there, and I'm like, but we could go to that one, and it was like, oh, we've already committed
And
to
it-
going to
yeah.
El Taco,
Yeah.
and I figured we'll try something new. It's fine, but nah. So yeah, should we get into our shaker topic?
Yeah, let's do it.
Take a shake. Take a shake. Sorry for the crunching. All right, we're ready to take it.
All right, let's see. 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 Let's What are some of your bucket list items?
In life?
I don't know. Sarah, you
Yeah.
got it?
Tell me 1 or 2 things that are on top of your bucket list. You want to do this before you kick the bucket.
So I already checked one of those off in the skydiving.
Oh,
yeah.
That's definitely something.
I was learning how to drive a motorcycle.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
My dad does not want me to, even though I grew up on the back of a bike with him.
That's funny.
It's over his dead body. But I'll learn, don't worry.
Dad, I think I'm past the age of needing your consent.
Look your waiver side to my parents.
So one of my coworkers is learning how to ride one. She got a bike and she's so funny because she has no idea what she's doing. And she's like, yeah, I need to practice more because I can't go out with my boyfriend and all his buddies on their bikes because I'm like scared.
You got class or anything?
No, I
Yeah, there's so many of them.
So we're at community college. They have that class. It's in their their parking lot.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. Is take one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in the day when I was dating Ian, I got him motorcycle lessons from there and it's $200 some bucks.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
And they
then
have
your
bikes.
license.
Yeah, they have their own bikes there.
Yeah.
They're usually pretty just basic, low-key bikes, but yeah, I see
Yeah.
all the time training people.
Yeah. They're always in that parking lot going around the cones. Yeah. That's a good one. Any others like that you would
Well, I mean, Europe was also one.
Yeah.
But there's still more, right? There's
Yeah.
still more of Europe that I want to see. Though.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone's like, oh, what about Italy? Italy's its own trip. I feel like that's you can't bounce it
Please
out.
make it.
Yeah. I would love to go to Japan. That would be just truly amazing. And I just watched a TikTok video yesterday where this guy, I just started following because he talks like us. He cusses the whole time. I love it. So he said it was cheaper to fly from the United States to Japan, go to Disneyland there all day, whatever, blah, blah, and stay the night and everything, then and fly back than it was here.
Yes.
It's not necessarily flight itself.
Wow. Okay.
But
I'm like, whoa.
one ticket here to go to Disneyland or Disney World is $229.
I think it's more than that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And that was
last year.
just for a day's at California Adventure.
Yeah.
He flew over there, got the Hopper Pass because it goes to Disneyland and their Disney Sea. It was like SeaWorld.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
And you can go to both. He got front of the line passes, so it's an extra $35 because he says there's no fucking way I'm waiting in the 2.5 hour line.
Yeah.
$35. That's it.
Yeah, it's fully worth it, right? Then he was going through all the food that he ate. Everything was like less than $10. It was crazy.
That's crazy.
She's always here. And all these different
Wow.
things he was eating, all these different places. Then he's like, and my girl, should we be buying this stupid beanie? And it was like being $1,000 on it. So that was $13. It was like, this whole thing was so- it was a great video. But the whole thing was like $300 and some dollars.
That's insane because after having gone to Disneyland almost exactly a year ago, that shit's fucking expensive.
Yeah, it is.
And let me just tell you that if you buy the quick pass in quotations, it's like you still have to go in the app and pre-schedule your time slot
Oh, really?
for the rides. Yeah, we learned that the hard way. And once you've booked one, you have to wait an hour before it'll let you book another one.
Well, that's silly.
So it's such bullshit.
Yeah.
I think it was about that much extra, probably I think 30 a person or so, which I thought, oh, of course I'm going to pay that, but it really doesn't help you out. It helps you out sometimes.
Yeah.
But you really have to be strategic about it. And I didn't know. They don't exactly explain that to you. So I think a lot of people walk up to those fast pass lines and go, oh, never mind.
I feel like that
can't
must
in
be
that time
new.
slot."
Because I went several years ago, we did the fast pass and you didn't have to book. There was just a dedicated line.
Now it's like those lines get so long.
Yeah,
That's what I
exactly.
Now that line is one people buying all pass, so you're still waiting.
Yeah, for $35 extra, so many families are going to do that.
Because
Yeah.
if you want the pass where you can literally get in the fast pass line all the time, it's $600. I'm not kidding. I looked it up.
Oh my
Because we were like, okay, how there's got to be something where you can just bypass all of them. And it's insanely expensive.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And Disney, it's been like almost 25 years or something.
Yeah.
I will say that some of the food and drink was less expensive than I was expecting, because I expected that to be
Yeah.
astronomical. But that was actually better than what I expected.
And can't you buy something that's like where you can eat for the whole day? Like
Oh,
some
I
kind of
don't
fast
know.
food like that. Yeah. You get a breakfast, lunch, dinner, kind
Yeah.
of snack.
Oh,
And it's like 5 days
probably.
or something.
I'm sure they think of everything. Yeah.
The family pack shit,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
It's still fun and I loved it, but it's like I didn't get to go on half of the rides. I would have probably.
That sucks. And
Yeah.
for that kind of money, I don't know.
And the lines are so long and it's hot as balls unless you go. If I were to go again, I'd probably go in like December, honestly, because it gets so hot.
Yeah.
And there's a gazillion children, which no offense, little kids, but no.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, so it's funny because when we went last year, they had this whole section for the movie Cars, and we had never watched those movies.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
I know. And it's like, so we got, and we watched them when we got home. And now we're like, well, now I want to go back.
And now we understand that.
Yeah, we're like, it was so cute. I realized that. Anyways, doesn't matter.
So Brian and I, a
Yeah.
couple years ago, quite a few years ago, we went to Universal Studios.
Yeah.
And we walked right in and we rode every single ride twice.
That's incredible.
There literally was no lines. It was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is going on? We had half a day where we were just literally hanging out in Moe's Tavern drinking. Because
That's
we didn't know
hilarious.
how to ride.
Yeah.
And then we were going to leave, and I'm like, this is so weird, even for a weekday.
Yeah.
Usually, even if they're in school time. But it was really strange. And we found out Harry Potter was opening, like Harry Potter World or whatever.
Oh, so
the
everyone was
next
there.
day.
Oh,
Everyone
Oh,
was there.
How lucky
So
you.
it was perfect timing.
Yeah.
Because I don't give a crap about Harry Potter. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Yeah.
I
So I'm
hate
like, whatever. I don't need to see that. But all right.
No,
well,
that's
so that Harry
I hate him. So strong.
That's what we're walking on how Ariel read the G.K. Rowling actually wrote Harry Potter.
Oh, that's cool. We were just watching the Fantastical Beasts shit the other day.
What?
It's the precursor to Harry Potter.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't worry, you guys don't care. Jonathan was like, I want to watch that. Now, I've told him, I'm like, I want to go to Harry Potter World. It'd be so fun to go on all the rides.
And she answered me before, so I was in a Harry Potter store that was like a brand thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I like Harry Potter. And then Sarah answers me an hour later. And I'm like, I'm going to
Gone.
No, I do like Harry Potter, but I haven't read the books. I've just watched movies. I have all the books because my friend gave me, she had 2 sets. So she
wow.
gave me a whole set of them. I started reading the first one, and then I just never kept reading.
I'll just watch the movie. That's pretty big.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Bigger and bigger, yeah. So if anyone needs to read Harry Potter, I have all of them. But yeah, anyways. Okay, that's cool. Nice. How about you, T? What you got for bucket list idea?
Yeah, there's a lot. I would love to go see the pyramids. I want to go to Egypt really bad. Would love
okay.
to do that.
You want to go inside of the
Yeah.
pyramid, right?
Yeah.
You got to talk to Sarah.
And I want to do the Nile River cruise. I want to do that. I think that would be a lot of fun. And then I also want to go to Iceland and rent a van and just drive around and go and
beautiful.
hike and do all of
Yeah.
that.
Van life.
Van life. I love some good van life.
Yeah, see some northern lights. Maybe
Yeah.
if they're going on. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that'd
Most
be cool.
definitely.
Yeah,
And really, just travel. All the places I haven't been. Like, I would love to go to
Yeah.
Antarctica. I think that would be fun. Take a
Yeah.
cruise. You can do the smaller
Yeah.
cruises down there. I watched a lot of that documentary stuff.
I had some clients when I worked at the old accounting firm that were going there. It was an older couple, and I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool. You got to tell me all about it. But then I didn't see them again because they were like, but I was like, wait a minute, you can go to Antarctica just
Yeah.
on a trip. It sounds so cool.
And then the one thing that I really want to do that's in the United States is I would love to go to the East Coast and rent a car and drive the coast during the changing of the leaves, the fall colors,
Yeah,
to go up to Maine and everything. I think that would be a lot of fun to do. But yeah, it's mostly just traveling.
yeah, I
Yeah.
like that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
For me, one of my ones is that I want to be the voice of a cartoon character. That is probably never going to happen.
You don't know that.
You never know. Maybe this podcast will take off. And they'll be
That's
like,
right.
your voice is perfect for this random squirrel character in our cartoon.
A bird.
Bird.
I know.
Yeah, that's where I draw the line. But I'll be a squirrel. But yeah, no, that would be one of mine. And my going to Japan is definitely my bucket list for travel.
Yeah.
For sure. That's where I would love to go. I also think Egypt would be really incredible to see after talking to Sarah Stark, who plans travel there. So if anyone wants to plan a trip to Africa or Egypt is in Africa, I was like, okay. But if you want to plan any of those trips, we got a girl for you.
Yes.
She is phenomenal, but she said it was such an incredible experience. Yeah, so I would say those are probably my skydiving too. No, I would love to go skydiving.
I'd probably do it again. So we should go.
Okay, yeah, I just need someone to go with me because Jonathan's like, hell no. And
Oh.
I don't think he could do it with his
The legs, I don't think, yeah.
Both want to do it again. Yeah.
Let's do it. I just need to lose some weight and then I'm ready to
That's
go.
what we all say.
Yeah,
Right? He says I gotta get down my skydiving weight.
Yeah, that's a good reason to lose weight, right? That I'm just gonna put a little picture of a skydiver on my mirror in the morning. Be like, that's my motivation. Drop the pounds.
I need to jump out of an airplane.
I need to jump out of a plane. And
I
live
am
my
a-
life.
don't think I would ever skydive. I just,
Really?
because I was in the funeral industry for so long, I just don't think it's very safe. I bungee jumping. I love bungee jumping.
Okay, see, and
That's
that's
I will not.
that's
Oh, that is so much
crazy.
fun. Oh my God. That's the most I've ever felt alive.
I was literally gonna say you bungee jumped. So
Yes.
I'm like, so
Yeah.
I imagine if I had plummeted into the ground.
It is so much fun. It was, you feel alive. You're jumping. You're like, I hope this cord doesn't break. It was, and I was the 13th jumper and they wrote the number on. I was like, perfect. This is great. Yeah.
Where were you?
I was at Victoria Falls Bridge in between Zambia and Zimbabwe.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And do you have to take that step off the edge? They don't just go, here you go.
They will. If they want to, but you just count 3, 2, 1, and then you just
Yeah.
jump.
I think that's the hardest
was
part. is,
so
like, going
fun.
over the edge.
The scariest part, because America is so regulated with everything.
Yeah.
So you're in between Zambia and Zimbabwe, no man's land. You jump and then they pull you back up and it's off the bridge and you just have a carabiner and you're walking just with a little plank underneath and you have to walk across. Obviously you're tethered with the carabiner, but then there was like all these bamboos and they're like, oh, and I just paused, right? You need to keep on walking. I'm like, there are like 6 aggressive monkeys right here. And there's not a worker there or anything. Like, oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. That was the scariest part. It wasn't even jumping off. It was like, am I going to be mauled by these monkeys?
Are you coming with me, sir?
And they had babies too. And they've got those
Yeah.
teeth. Yeah, they're very, those are scary
Intimidating.
monkeys. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the scariest part, really, out of all of it.
So did they move out of the way?
No, they
You
just
were
stayed there.
They're like,
Yeah.
it's cool. We came to watch you
Yeah.
risk your life. It's fine.
But it was fun. That was a lot of fun.
That's cool.
But yeah, skydiving, the props and there's just, I don't know.
All right. From the panel director, I should. Although you have been and you were fine.
I'm sure
You
it's
never
fine.
know.
I know, but I would just rather bungee jump. But I've also, did you see that video not too long ago?
They just showed that radio over
Well, yeah, they forgot to, yeah.
You ever
So,
seen that
you-
video?
No.
so this lady, they forgot to put her cord on.
No.
And
Yeah.
they threw her and she just
There's 4 of them that throw her over the edge, and she's not attached
touched
to
anything. And so
Just-
obviously she died. Yeah.
It's all over there.
Yeah. It was, it's been like 3 weeks or
Yeah.
4 weeks.
What
Yeah.
the hell?
It wasn't in America. No.
Duh. Maybe you should make sure she's strapped in before you just push her over
Yeah.
the edge.
Well, no, you should have done nothing.
She just had her legs. It was just her legs. And so I don't know. They obviously weren't paying
Wow.
attention, but
It's awful.
Yeah.
yeah, that would be an awful way to
And
die.
the fact that that's on video is
Yeah.
So again, no bungee jump. I just reiterated that for me.
that video is great.
I know when you're jumping out of the plane, you're attached to somebody until so that you kind of you gotta go.
Yeah.
I don't know that I could make myself go over the edge because heights do scare me, even though I feel like for some reason up that high wouldn't bother me as much as being able to see
Right.
the down and see the spot where my head could.
And it's not really people jumping, it's jumping out and getting caught up in the propellers or the plane crashing. That's where a lot of the deaths happen. It's not,
okay.
once you get out, it's very rare that
Yeah.
your parachute's going to fall. And if you have someone a tandem, they have one on too.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
watch out for the plane.
Yeah. Just watch out. Yeah. Make sure you jump
Yeah.
far enough out so you don't get chopped up.
So when you go out, it's crazy because I always thought you're going to be sucked out of a plane, and it's not like that at all.
Yeah.
It's actually really hard to get out of the plane.
Because it
The wind.
Pushing you
Yeah.
down. So what they do is they say you tuck and you roll. is what
Oh, that makes
So you
sense.
go out and
Okay.
you literally roll, like spin out of the
Mhm.
plane, and then the guy taps you, and then that's when you put your arms out.
Oh, okay.
And that's the best part is the free fall. I thought that would be the scariest. It's like I don't know, you just feel like light. You're just like floating, and it doesn't feel like crazy air.
Yeah.
It's, I think you're like, oh, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just calm. It's very calm.
Floating along.
See, I would love to base jump, like in one of those flying squirrel
Those
suits.
things are cool.
I love watching those videos. Those people are nuts.
That's
Yeah.
way scary. I don't got my parachute. My bro behind me, like I couldn't do that. Oh man, yeah, those are some good bucket list
Yeah.
items. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to cherry on top. What do we got? Anyone watching, listening, going, doing shit?
I have a lot to talk about.
Dude, I know. I feel like
Well, I didn't tell you about Ed Sheeran.
Okay, Ed Sheeran. I'm like,
Okay,
we
that's
have
right.
been waiting
Yeah.
for a month for
It's
this.
been a while.
It
Okay.
was incredible.
Yes.
Everything I wanted, and he's not going to tour the United States for a long time. He said this is his last
Oh,
go for a while. 'cause
really?
He's
he's
not from here, right?
No, he's from
British.
Irish.
Irish?
Isn't
Oh,
he? I think, yeah,
I
a
don't
small
know.
town in Ireland. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think, yeah. Anyway, but he put on the best show. Every song that I wanted to hear, I belted my heart out. I felt like I was a little teeny bopper. I cried 3 times.
You're cracking me up.
It was a really well done show. It was on 4th of July. So that bucket list, I've always wanted to see him. I've been talking about it forever. They had fireworks. He sang American Pie and had everyone singing it.
Yeah.
It's because it was 4th of July.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was incredible. And I think it was sold out. It was the Broncos Stadium. Yeah. And our seats were good. So when I ordered the tickets, it was like potential, you're going to be blocked. Obstructive view. But where we were on the end and we were far enough, we were like, I don't know, 10 rows up on the first level. And so there was like I think a beam that has extra sound or whatever, but it was only supposed to be like, he had the main stage and then a bridge that would go out and he would walk across the bridge and go to the center, but we could see him the entire time. So we didn't have any obstructed view, and the tickets were a little bit cheaper because of that,
which is even better.
Yeah. But it was great. And it was a range of ages, young people all the way to older people.
Yeah.
A lot of husbands or boyfriends sitting down.
They got drunk.
AJ was going to Zed's Dead that weekend, so I brought my friend Eric, and he was such a good sport. He was like holding my hand and singing back and forth with me.
Oh my God.
It was really cute. He was like, whatever you want to do. He was like, you can do whatever you want.
Here for you.
So I appreciate it, Eric. But yeah,
not Eric, other Eric.
Yeah. All Erics are cool.
Yeah, that's saying.
So yeah, I guess that would be my cherry on top.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got to have that experience.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Like, great and fun and everything.
How about you?
You were just in Europe, so
That's Europe. I got to say, this is all I wanted to do in Paris. I had croissants, I had a baguette, and a glass of wine, and I saw the Eiffel Tower. Check. Just
carbs, wine, and the Eiffel Tower.
It was that cracked me up. Your baguette picture was hilarious. It was so cute.
Brian brought half of it back. It's in my fridge.
What?
I didn't eat it, and it was still sitting there. But
it's a souvenir.
And why did it bring back in Paris?
But yeah, it's so funny. Jonathan took a piece of rock when we went to the Coliseum. Took a piece, and it's on our shelf, and he's like, "That's our Rome rock." And I'm like, "All right, now you just have some random rocks sitting on shelf, and I can say it's from the Coliseum." So maybe you'll just have a loaf of bread frozen in your fridge as your all-time souvenir.
So we buy magnets from everywhere that we can.
Yeah,
and my magnet I brought home is literally a baguette.
That's cute.
I'm like, right. Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
it was a lot.
She got me the cutest keychain. It's got the Loch Ness monster on it. I love it. It's so cute. Yeah.
She got me a pair of socks that have a cute little Frenchie leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love them. I'm sure, and the whole trip is like a cherry on top.
Yeah.
All the things you got to go and do. That's so cool.
Almost went to a concert. That was the other thing. If our friends would have let us, I would have spent hundreds of dollars for these tickets. So we're walking the Royal Walk in Edinburgh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we're trying to get to the castle and it's blocked up because it's set up for a concert. And I was like, okay, what concert would it be here?
Yeah,
I looked at the sign and it's garbage. And I can't not tell you like how cool it would have been.
That would be cool.
In Scotland. Next to a freaking castle.
Yeah.
And I'm like, castle. Like, hey guys, all my tickets, anyone wants to stay here longer.
Yeah.
No, we have to get back. We have to get back. And I'm like,
this is my vacation.
and then we're like, where are we going that one? Because if I'd known, I probably would have bought tickets.
Yeah.
But that's still,
Yeah.
Cool, though.
that would have been so cool. You're like, can I just go by myself?
Just come back and get me.
Yeah, you can pick me up after.
Is there a train that I can take?
Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah, we were seeing in Landark. Sorry.
How the hell you say that? Yeah.
Landark. I said Landark, and they're like, nope, Landark.
Oh, okay.
And she's like, Embra.
Embra.
It's
Yeah.
Edinburgh, but it's Embra.
Yeah. I'm gonna say
Yeah,
the
like
right way.
locals.
Yep, that's cool about all of
Don't be the fool. Don't be the fool. You're like, I'm American. Don't judge me. Or actually, no, like from Canada, not from the US.
Yeah,
Don't tell
what's
me
funny is people in Scotland, they love Americans. They're all about it. But then you go to Paris, they're all like, you leave.
And they just lost in the World Cup, so I'm sure everyone was a little salty.
Literally the day before.
Yeah.
So I was like, sorry, guys.
Also, French people are just kind of.
Yeah.
There's a few nice ones, but
Yeah.
most of them are pretty good.
Yeah. Max, my brother-in-law, who's from Germany, he's not a fan of French people.
Funny.
Okay, so my cherry on top, we went and saw this movie, and it's now on Peacock, but Obsession. Have you
Oh,
guys seen
Yeah, I've heard that's really
I
good.
told Brian we need to watch it. It looks creepy.
It's supposed to be.
super
Oh,
creepy.
he doesn't like creepy movies.
Which, okay, so before we went to the movie, we went to Yo Mama's Cantina, which I guess that could have also been. I think it's good. I like it. Denise is shaking her head.
It's like white people Mexican food. It's bad. It's so bad.
I don't know. I think it's okay for what it is, but their margaritas are good.
That's all I go for.
The watermelon margarita.
Yes.
Yes.
The food.
Ain't as much. So I had gotten 3 tickets because I invited Lisa to go with us, and I'm like, I originally wanted to go see the new Jackass movie because I've been dying to see it, and it's still in the theaters. It's not on video yet. Yeah, I
should
looked
go
it up
and see it.
yesterday. No, but it's not ringing at our theater.
Oh.
Because that's what I was going to get tickets to, and it's already pulling at their horror movie tavern, and I'm very upset. Lisa was out of Silver Range. I was like, what's another movie? And okay, Obsession. This looks fucking good. And she's like, so I don't really like horror movies. I'm thinking, oh, it's more like this girl. She's upset. You might like it. On the way over there, Jonathan's like, yeah, I've heard it's pretty intense.
Yeah, I've heard it's super scary.
And she doesn't do jump scares. So I was like, she goes, is it okay if I don't go? Yeah, I'm out $6. It's okay. It's a good thing she didn't go because she would have hated it.
She would have been so mad at
There
you.
was one part where I literally, like, it just was out of nowhere, jumped all the way over to Jonathan in my seat. Like, that's when I was like, yeah, it's a good thing. Lisa's not here. She would not have liked this. But the basis of the movie is this guy really likes this girl, doesn't have the balls to tell her or ask her out. So he has this thing that you can make a wish and it comes true. He wishes that she will love him more than anything else. But the thing is, it's like, it's her, but her actual self is trapped inside. She's under this spell. And so parts of who she are like trying to come out. So it's like, she is such a good actress. It's wild how she flips like from being like psycho and trying to get out of her own body. And then it's, I love you. Don't you love me?
Oh,
You
gosh.
love me. And hitting her head on it. It's just wild. It's intense.
Yeah.
Super good though.
Okay.
It's really good.
It's on
I
Peacock already?
loved it. Yeah, Peacock. I really liked it for a horror movie. It's not like slasher movie. And it's violent in certain aspects. And it's when it gets violent.
Okay.
It's intense.
Oh, I can't wait to
But
watch
there are
it.
some parts where you're like, this bitch is creeping me the fuck out. She's next level.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Watch it. It's really good. Highly recommend. Mainly just because she's so incredibly good at being.
Yeah, I've heard it's
creepy
good.
as
I'm
fuck.
gonna check it out.
Yeah. So that's my cherry on top. Watching that. We're always watching something. The new, like, how do we feel about the House of Dragons? Are you watching that?
I don't even know if it is.
No, it's
Oh, you're not.
I we started it. AJ likes it a little bit. I just couldn't get into it. I like the other one, the
yeah.
Tale of the 7 Nights or
Night
whatever.
of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah, whatever it is. That one is so good.
Yeah.
I watched a couple of episodes and I'll watch it, but then I just fall asleep. AJ watches it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not really that obsessed.
Yeah, some
And-
people are super obsessed with it.
And it's like, we know all the dragons are going to die
Yeah.
because that's what's supposed to happen. And there's this whole lore of it. I don't fucking know. I don't read books. But I'm just anticipating all the dragons dying, and it's devastating. I don't want them to die. I don't want
Yeah.
all the dragons to die. And I don't know. I'm not that into this series
Yeah.
either, like I was the other one. But Jonathan's like, hey, what are you talking about? It's so good. There's been so much happening. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. I don't know. So that's one thing that we have to watch Sunday night. Literally last Sunday he goes, if you're back when the sun goes down, I'm watching it. Oh. And I'm like,
When the sun goes down.
I literally was going to dinner at 5:30. I think I'll be back by 9 o'clock to watch House of Dragons. Like,
That's
it's getting
funny.
so late right now anyways. But yeah, we've been watching that and that Keep Your Show and that one. You guys should check it out. It's on Apple. It's really good. I
I
really
don't
like it.
have Apple.
Okay, never mind then. But yeah, you should watch that show. I think
Okay,
you would like it.
okay.
It's really good. And we watched the original movie here, and then I understood why the music is because it's like that in the show.
Yeah.
And it's different than the movie, but they're still the same characters, the same premise. I like it. I'm like, the finale just is next week, and I like it. So that's a good show. You want something kind of suspenseful, like on the edge, like mystery, murder type of thing.
We watched this show. It came out in 2021. It's on HBO. It's only 10 episodes, or each an hour long, called Station 11. And it's based on a book. It is So good. The first couple episodes, you have to really pay attention because it's one of those shows that shows this is current day. Now it's 20 years later. Now it's 2 weeks before whatever the thing that happens. But then it's also based on the premises that there's always going to be art and there's always going to be like theater. And so it's a lot of Shakespearean. That's like it's traveling Shakespeare. The world pretty much ends and then the arts kind of saves a lot of people.
Okay.
And then the way it ends, the last episode, I was crying. The book has to be great. And I would assume that if you read the book, you really have to pay attention in it because it just bounces all around.
Yeah, sure.
But it gives like a backstory of each person, but like then how they like all get together. It's really interesting. I really think that you and Jonathan would really like it.
Okay.
But like I said,
check it out.
the first 2 episodes, just really pay attention. But then once you get past all that, then you're like, okay, now what happened to this character? What happened? But then the way it ends, it just all comes together. Obviously it's over a book. So it's just one, like a short series. But yeah, each episode is an hour long. It's on HBO. But yeah, it came out in 2021 and AJ got some like hidden gems in HBO, like an ad. And he's like, we should check this out. And we got hooked. It was really good.
I'll have to watch it, and I will actually pay attention. I'm glad you told me I need to pay attention.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I'm like, on my coloring book, and I'm like smoking, and I'm like, what?
And it takes place like in Chicago and then they go all around. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's really good.
Sometimes you just come across these like gems from the
Yeah.
show that never were somehow missed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Came out like a big major thing.
Yeah,
It's a
like
long film, actually.
A lot of times HBO has that happen because it's like they'll have something come out at the same time as like a Game of Thrones.
Exactly.
These big ass shows, and it kind of foreshadows it just
Yeah.
in the background. Okay, we'll check it out.
Yeah. It's really good.
Good. So
Yeah.
stuff for people to watch.
Yep.
We're good. Yeah, so I guess that brings us to the end of this episode. Thanks for being here with us. Please subscribe, follow. We really could use that.
Yep.
You can follow our handles on our show notes. Also follow Free Foodie on Instagram, Denise. And we look forward to seeing you guys next week. Peace.
Bye.